Ladies, gents, teddy bears, welcome to Friday the 13th. Hope you're having a lucky day so far and not been sort of cursed by the bad luck day that it's meant to be. Let's see what what we got today. How are we all doing? A little bit of a surprise stream for us today for you. Hope you're enjoying it. The day. Here he is, ladies, gents and teddy bears, on the Ted Coningsby channel, and we're live here on Friday the 13th. It's January, it's cold, and it's Fridays are not usually the days that we're here. We are usually at RAF Lakenheath, but they are closed until I think the 17th. Due to their sort of like state holiday that they've got over there, which is celebrating Martin Luther King Day. So we thought we'll come here on half day. Now the odds are against us. It's half a day here at Coningsby. It's Friday the 13th. It's cold. There's a little bit of sun, but I've got Lucky Ted here. So what's that? Oh, okay. He's told me never to call him that again. Sorry, Squadron Leader Ted Coningsby, who usually brings the luck. Now, let's see what we're going to have today. My name's Nikos, the man beyond the camera and the voice. And yeah, let's see how you all doing. Hope you're all good. I'll just there are startups, so we will get some food action, which is good. How are we all doing? So, hope you're gonna have a lucky day today. It's not always the best days today. A lot of people are scared of the Friday the 13th. Now, like I said, we're usually at RAF Lakenheath on Fridays, but not today, as they're not there, so don't go there. Not sure about Milden. I'm sure it's the same for Mildenhall as well. It is their federal holiday. I'm sure that's right. Is that right? Federal holiday for America? But yeah, it's Martin Luther King Day, so they've been closed, I think, from afternoon on the 12th until the 17th. Not sure about times. It could be 0600 hours on the 17th, so there could be some action on the 17th. But we're there next Friday. Hope you enjoyed the... I felt a little bit nervous about today because of its Friday being here at Coningsby. We're never here at Coningsby. I think when we first started doing lives as a test to see how we're all doing, how it was, you know, making sure the stream was running well, that kind of thing. But we're never here on Fridays. But that doesn't mean something's going to happen. So there are startups, so we're going to hopefully see some Typhoon action as well. So I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, let us know your thoughts on Friday the 13th. What you're doing, if you had any experiences. There is a lot of history of 13. Ted loves the number 13. Ted likes odd numbers. So this is for, if you're new, this is Squadron Leader Ted Coningsby. My name's Nikos, and today it's just the two of us, and we're going to hopefully bring you a lot of Typhoon action, if not a moderate flow of Typhoon action. So I updated the no Teds yesterday. No Teds, if you're new to that, it's like no Tams, but to let the airmen know where Ted is so they can do their thing and just, well, for better words, show off. And but for our enjoyment, right? So yeah, hopefully we're gonna get some good action today. I believe 41 Squadron would just have started up, so let's hope for some action. Originally, before I chased no Teds last minute last night, because it all depends on operations and what runway they use, I like to give you the best experience. Didn't go to Bryce Norton today because they were using runway 25, which is by the road. I'd love to have, you know, make sure you have the best experience possible. We've decided that we'll only go to Bryce if they're using 07. Problem with that though is sudden change of runway, so that's obviously a situation. But because I was a bit worried about the about today, I've already put up a video already about with the Chinook training for combat scenarios, doing JTACs. Do enjoy that as well in the meantime, but I can confirm that there are startups, so I'm going to get on behind the camera rather than in front. This is Squadron Leader Ted Coningsby. He's the main star of the show, and we're heading for 6,000 subscribers. Don't know if we'll do it today. Woo, it's a bit windy. Oh yeah. Anyway, ladies, gents, teddy bears. See you soon in front of the camera. Take care. Enjoy the show. Come on, Ted. Let's go, mate. Ted, we got a show, mate. Come on. Let's go. He's a funny bear. So I'll be giving you all the details, call signs, etc. Hopefully we'll get a busy day. We have Apollo, which is the call sign. So we start off Friday the 13th with a single Typhoon. That'll do for now. Hopefully there'll be more. You never know, could be a performance takeoff. I mean, just one will be fine. That'll do, we can pack up and go. We'll see. Oh, ladies, gents and teddy bears. It's call sign Apollo, which will be 41 Squadron, who have my favourite motto. I'm sure you all know this by now. You know how it goes. Seek and destroy. Oh, here comes another one. Here we go. Oh yes, ladies, gents and teddy bears, because we are the Ted Coningsby Squadron, we like to do things differently. We love showing off our Ted stats. I've been doing a few today for the BBMF because very soon they will be flying. Look at that, lovely, look at this. Beautiful scenes here on Friday the 13th. Enjoy our Ted stats. You know how it goes. Four Typhoons. Beautiful line up there, beautiful, look at that. This is RAF Coningsby, We're the Ted Coningsby channel and we're live here at Ted's home, the Ted HQ, RAF Coningsby. Apollo being cleared for takeoff. It's a bit breezy, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Hold tight. Keep your berets safe. This is the Friday the 13th show. It's going to be a good show, I can tell you that right now. Come on. Come on, Apollo. start our Friday the 13th with 4 Typhoons. Great start to the morning. I think, well, it's certainly been it's been a while since I've seen 4 41 squadrons take off together. That was interesting. So that's Apollo flight 1-1, 1-2, 1-3 and 1-4 call signs. Well, that confirmed that they still use Apollo call sign. Ladies, gents, teddy bears, if you're new, this is the Ted Coningsby channel. We're here live at RAF Coningsby. This is Ted's home, our squadron leader. Hope you're all having a very, very good Friday. It's windy. And ladies, gents and teddy bears, we do have more Typhoons started up over the other end. Beautiful. Just missed that call sign, but I will get that for you. Just yes, and the original older NOTAMs that we had was, like I said, Bryce, and we also had Marum, but I'll do that next week, Marum. I'll do that next week. I'll just catch up all your messages, how we're doing, who's set, who's ready to go. We're heading for 6,000 subscribers, so do make sure you subscribe, come on. And you know what, the way to get this stream going, ladies, gents and teddy bears, is to smash that like button. You'll be getting your orders very soon from our squadron leader. He doesn't hang about. So let's see who's on. Oi, oi, Steve Morris. Yes, yes, yes. Paul Frost, I got an III 3285. Jamie Sterling, how you doing? Happy Friday. How you doing, Neil Osborne? Matthew, how you doing? Hola, aviation. Hola. Hola to you. And Macca Maiden, Ian Barnes. There's a lot on here for a good chat today. Michael Joseph, how you doing? Steve Sedman, CAF, Supercar TV. Oh, we got a new member already. Alan Hughes. Alan Hughes, man. Let's welcome him to the Ted Coningsby Squadron, shall we? What an absolute legend. Ted, we do have more Typhoons for you. Like I said, we're never here on a Friday. I mean, of all days to pick, Friday the 13th. We chose today, didn't we, Ted? So, Alan Hughes, thank you so much for joining the Ted Coningsby Squadron. This is your fly pass from our very own squadron leader, Ted Coningsby. Thank you very, very much, sir, for joining the... well, I mean, it is, come on. It is the coolest squadron on YouTube, that is. I mean, who presents an aviation channel with this guy? Oi, Ted, stop it. He's not feeling it. It's Friday the 13th, but he usually brings the luck. Now, as he's a squadron leader, he's an officer, and he's now ordering you to smash that like button. That's right. Please smash the like button. There's about 300 of us watching right now. The reason for this, guys, seriously, it will help recommend the stream on YouTube and Google as well. It will recommend it on Google. Come on. All you got to do is follow this guy's orders. So smash that like button. If you're watching it on a big screen, then just grab a device, any device, knock on your neighbour's door, go hello. How you doing? Ted Coningsby channel. You got to subscribe. Some TVs, they allow you to, hit the like. But also, guys, do hit that subscribe button. Come on, we're almost at 6,000 subscribers. We are on our way. I can't believe it. I mean, it was only a few months ago that we were on 1,000 subscribers. This channel is literally taking off. Sorry for the pun. Ted, when you do those 9G turns, mate, don't smash into that fence, okay? And also, so that you don't miss out on all the latest and greatest live streams and videos, do hit that notification bell button. It's quite important so you don't miss out. So hit that, and do what Alan Hughes did. He joined the Ted Coningsby Squadron. You can click the join button. There's a link in the description below. Don't worry, you won't join straight away. Because it will just give you a little video to show you what it's for. And the reason for this, guys, is to help us get around the country, put fuel in our car, basically. You'll help funding our channel. There's so many cool perks as well. Loads and loads of cool perks. So many cool perks, man. You get your own emojis to use, you get a badge next to your name to recognise that you're a member. You get members only videos. You can get access to members only videos, man. How cool is that? It's videos of deleted scenes, behind the scenes, special videos that Ted Coningsby makes, music videos, and just some very privileged members only footage that we have. And because you are funding our channel, we also give something back to you as well. We give you 25% off all our Ted Coningsby merchandise. So visit www.tedconingsby.co.uk. Well done, Ted. Nice one, mate. Let's catch up with the massive and the action. Really weird skies today. It's all sorts of mood, but I'll take it. It's dry. That'll do. Any lag or snags, let us know. Let's keep it neat, keep it sweet. Let's go. Wenda, how you doing? Thanks for the call yesterday, darling. Appreciate that. Adoro, how you doing? Where you watching? Where you watching? New Zealand. We got New Zealand on the scene. Welcome, New Zealand. Oh yeah. Rebecca, how you doing? Good morning to you. Richard Joy, we got another one. Woohoo! We got another Ted Coningsby member. Richard Joy, thanks a lot, man. Thanks so much. Amy Coburn's on here as well. Soon Heather will be giving her orders as well. Heather's just awesome. She'll also be watching from Australia to bring on. Yes, it was a way. Well, actually, correction. That is what we call a salute to Ted. That is Ted's salute. Lottie Totty, how you doing? Simon Farr, how you all guys doing there? Ladies, gents, and teddy bears. Ready, Eddie. Oh, I love that, Steve. That's a nice one. So we've got Aled Hughes and another member, Richard Joy. If I don't read your messages, it's really weird on my phone. It just seems to just miss a load and I cannot get back to it. So I do apologise for that. Just send me another message. Just send it until I've read it, okay? So thank you so much. Who was that, Ted? Well, it's Friday the 13th. It can only get better. I mean, it's kind of cool. Richard Joy. Richard Joy. Where's Richard Joy? Richard Joy, if you're watching, nice one, man. Thanks for joining the Ted Coningsby Squadron. Ted's just thanking, thank you so much, man, for joining the Ted Coningsby Squadron. Really appreciate all the help. Thank you all so much for that. It's Friday the 13th. It's lucky day. Sorry, unlucky day. Well, it's a lucky day for us, but it's unlucky day versus the lucky Ted. Who will win? Last time you won, Ted, didn't you? Where was it? Mildenhall and Lakenheath. That was brilliant. So yeah, we only do military aviation. We don't do civilian unless we're on a flight. Oh, nice one. But I can confirm we got more Typhoons coming out very shortly. So it will be half a day. NOTAMs are 14:30 for the airfield to close. Although this is a 24-hour, 365 days a year base, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. This is a QRA station, one of two in the country. These men and women protect our skies, keep them safe, police the skies from any unwanted situations in those skies. We won't mention them, but it's not only military threat, it's also civilian airliners as well that do something silly, or there's some sort of bomb threat. It will initiate a QRA, which means quick reaction alert. The designated, although it does change, but the actual designated airport is Stansted, I believe, around here. But there are two. There's the North QRA is RAF Lossiemouth, and then that's the north, and then obviously the south is RAF Coningsby. And lots of stations do take part in the QRA. We did a little video on the QRA scramble from Bryce Norton. We were lucky enough to see a scramble from Bryce Norton, because we often think QRA, Coningsby or Lossiemouth, but the thing is, there are more people that take part in this. Okay, so that'll be RF Bomber, who control the skies through, patrol it through the radars and things like that. Make sure nothing's gone out of line. If people have got all their flight paths and plans, and if anything suspicious happens, they'll initiate a threat. High Wycombe is notified for the threat, and Swanwick as well, they're notified, and then they'll be interacting with the pilots and messaging for a scramble, scramble, scramble. And they'll either take off from here or Lossiemouth and go and sort out the situation. That's a really brief, quick, you know, rundown of how it works, but it's a 365 days a year, 24/7 job, guys. So if you're new to RAF Coningsby, this side is 3 fighter and 11 fighter squadrons are on this side. Over that side, you have 12 squadron, which are not here at the moment, 29 squadron, which is the operational conversion unit, 41 squadron, who we just seen with call sign Apollo. It was a flight of 4 that we just seen, so that's why they taxi here. They're using runway 25 today. And also on this side, we cannot forget, and lest we forget, is the BBMF Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, and of course the Typhoon display team, who are made up of the 29 squadron pilot that are chosen every year. And this year it's Flight Lieutenant Matt Brighty. We cannot wait to bring you some practice displays, and of course the BBMF as well. That'll be awesome. So let's see what we can get for you for the Friday the 13th show. Sit back, relax and enjoy, and I'll try and keep up with some of your messages as well. Whoosh, good start to the day. Absolutely, what a great start. Yeah, so I didn't choose, I don't want to curse anything, I didn't, it's a day of curse, isn't it? I didn't want to choose Marham today, I just wasn't feeling it, because, I don't know, if I've noticed if Wender's Wi-Fi is on the blink, the F-35s are up and they kill it. They kill the signal. I'm finding a connection here. So maybe I should, before I go to Marham, just message Wender and ask her, Wender, how's your signal? And if it's bad, I'm not going. Windy, it's a bit cold, but I'll take that. It is Friday the 13th after all, so expect the unexpected. And I wrote very, very brief reasons for the date for Friday the 13th. Peter Vara has joined at last. Oh, Peter, how you doing? Well done for joining. Well done, thanks so much. Welcome, Alad. Let's welcome all the new members. Scotland, we'll be there in August. We are doing our yearly trip to Lossiemouth. So if you're new to this, some of our very own terminology, which is NOTEDs, okay? This can be found at www.tedconingsby.co.uk. NOTEDs basically tell you guys where we are. That is the whole point, but in reality, it's just to get the pilots to see it so they can do their thing. So Ted lives here. Ted actually lives here in Coningsby, and I'm sure he would have told the pilots we were here, so beat them to it. Haven't updated the website one, but you can also see the NOTEDs on the community page as well, the community tab. And yeah, we like to keep you informed. Do check out our Ted's Top 10 Military Aviation Facts. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Peter Vara joined, that's brilliant. Nice one, man. Tasco Sweeney, Polgate, East Sussex. Havoc, right, I've just heard call sign Havoc, negative words. When I hear negative words, I love that. It means they're going to taxi. Oh yeah. Gaza, my man, how you doing? I know, Gaza, guess what, man? It's Friday the 13th. Friday's half day. And we're here, RAF Coningsby, why not? Because Gaza, mate, I wasn't feeling your favourite aircraft today. Because I did put... Anyway, 11 fighter squadron will be taxiing now. Flight of 2, Havoc is the call sign. For those interested, do use your ADSB if they are actually on there. I know, Joss Delisa, how you doing? I think, yeah, why don't, yeah, I think I did hear the news, and I was just going to play it. I was going to just go with it. If it gets mentioned, it gets mentioned, because I wasn't sure how to go about it because it's very, very sad news. Ladies, gents, teddy bears, we have sadly lost our very good friend Savage Media, who I believe it was a couple of days ago, has sadly passed away. Very sad news. But I know from speaking to him, he would want this show to go on. All right, so let's get this on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Blue Sky, Savage Media. His name was Ian, and much love to all his family and all those that loved him. An absolute loss. I know, really sad. This is I only found out last night, literally, before we got some kit. So, Blue Skies, man. I know you're watching from above, and I know he loved Ted, and I know he would have wanted the show to go on, man. So, Savage Media, Blue Skies to you, man. Okay, so we have a flight of 2. 11 fighter squadron. Oh wow, squadron marking for a change. This is hang on a minute, hang on, sorry, I was ready for 11 fighter squadron. So these markings are actually 29 squadron, but this doesn't mean this is Havoc flight. This is 11 fighter squadron. And yeah, so if there are markings, it's the same with Lake and Heath now. The markings are a little bit redundant these days because jets do get moved around squadrons. So it's a shame because I was excited to see I haven't seen a free fighter squadron for a very, very long time. Negative words. So ladies, gents and teddy bears, I can confirm there are more startups and more taxis, so awesome news for us. Ted brings the luck, and I thought I'm going to go live and actually prove this now. My goodness me. So Razor is another 11 fighter squadron call sign. So you'll see Razor flight as well. So as we said, 11 fighter squadron. That's their diamond anyway. That would usually be on the fuselage, just under the cockpit. So they call that diamond. Clear for takeoff, ladies, gents. Here we go. And teddy bears got clear for takeoff. Havoc in 29 squadron markings, which is really cool. Don't be fooled by the triple X. Also, 11 fighter squadron do use the traditional Roman numerals. It is X1. No significance. It's just pure tradition. Good old tradition there. Numbers on the tail, you can see there. Those that's like the registration, the serial number of the aircraft. And there'll be 2 letters. We can just about see. Is that ZJ? The Typhoons at the moment have a ZJ or ZK. So they don't put the letters on the top, it will just be the numbers. So it'll be ZJ929, I think that was. Here we go, Havoc flight of 2. Clear for takeoff. Yeah. See, Typhoons are stealth after all. So this is Razor flight. Very windy at the moment, but it's not continuous. It's like it just picks up very, very sporadically. Bit of a challenge from, whoa, okay, that's getting very strong now. Hey, bit of a challenge, but it's fine. Typhoons on Friday the 13th. I always say, and I always joke, and it's going to come back and haunt me. It was busier than Marham. It was a good day. That's our little quote. Maybe put that on a t-shirt. No idea. Awesome stuff. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Big shout out to everyone that's tuned in. This is the Ted Coningsby channel. We're a military aviation channel. We're fun, but serious at the same time. Bye, Wenda. Take care. Have a good day. Stay lucky. We'll keep you posted on any performance takeoffs that's going on. Absolutely, well said, Joss. Nice one, man. I like that. Okay, we can do that. We can dedicate this stream to Savage Media. Let's do it. I'm happy with that. So I hope you're all enjoying the show. I'll keep you posted of any updates. So that's 8 Typhoons on our Friday the 13th show. Not bad, eh? Not bad. That'll do. I mean, we can get some mornings that are like that. But it is half a day today, so, well, I say half a day. They finish at 14:30. So, yeah, we'll find out what will happen throughout the day. I'll keep you posted of any latest details. So that's 11 and 41 squadrons that are up. So 41 squadron are a test and evaluation squadron, for those interested, and 11 fighter squadron are, as it says on the tin, combat ready squadron. I hope you're enjoying this show today, and do smash that like button. Let's get a load of likes. Let's get this on. Let's get this likes, like, smash it, hit it like they do on the air weapons range. Do enjoy the video I uploaded today. I kind of did it as a fail-safe in case nothing happened today. It was just one of those things when you just decide. But if you're heading towards Lakenheath, turn back, because they are closed. I think they're back on Tuesday late or early. I will find a note tab and find out. Just have a little pan across the... See the hangars open it. But yeah, so we were as a channel, we decided we will do Bryce Norton, unless there's something absolutely special. We will do Bryce Norton when they use 07, because it's not by the road. That's basically it, just to give you that better experience. So we'll do that. We've also put in dates for RAF Valley and Mac Loop now on our noteheads as well. Do check it out. I'm quite confident. I mean, it'll be rather strange. I've got to fill in a lot of gaps if we go to Mac Loop and do live. It's not like here or anything like that, but you just never know. £100 million right there, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Look at that. I'll keep an eye out on the reds, although it is a bit cloudy at the moment. Let me check my ADSB. Oh, someone's birthday today, is it? Did I just see birthday? I'm off work, wife's birthday. Neil Osborne, a very happy birthday to your wife. Neil Osborne, if you're watching. And not sure if this has ever happened to your wife there, Neil, but our squadron leader is just wishing your wife a happy birthday, to Neil Osborne's wife. I don't think she's ever had a teddy bear do this from a squadron leader. Happy birthday. If anyone else's birthday, I will try and read it. And read it, shout it out for you. Oh, I can definitely smell fire. That's interesting. Ooh, a bit smoky. Do smash that like button if you're watching. You will be getting orders from our squadron leader. That's all right. Thank you from Neil Osborne. That's fine, man. How do we know when they fly through Mac Loop? As a just a general rule, well, Typhoons won't be going through the Mac Loop for a very long time, but generally it's pot luck, man, unless you know something. It literally is the way it is. That is getting rather smoky over there. Woo! So yeah, anything like low flying areas. Now, I was going to mention this. I don't know if there's any anyone that knows, right? So on our, I mean, this is, you know us by now if you're hardcore TED fans, but we love our little random facts. Now, there might be someone on here that will know, but I know the answer, but I'm not sure if it's still standing today, right? So, low flying areas, the country's split up into 20, right? And they're called LFA 1, LFA 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. However, now, did you know there's no LFA 15? That's right, no 15. There's no LFA 15. Now, that was a while ago. I don't know if it's still the case, but I found out why. I found out what happened. So, LFA 14 covers a massive part of Scotland. And they also have, there's 3 tactical training areas, one of them being the Mac Loop. There's an area down there. So it'll have a letter T. So it'll be LFA 7 with a T, right, for tactical training area. And LFA 14, right, sort of towards Aberdeen, there was a little tiny bit right on the shore by Aberdeen, right? It used to be LFA 15, and now they've changed it to LFA C. I totally forgot now what the C stood for, right? I'm sure, but I don't know if it's still standing. It's something to do with the helicopter traffic that they have there. So I'm not sure if that's still the case. But as far as I know, it was going to be on the random TED facts, on the TED's top 10 military aviation facts. But I wasn't sure if it's still valid today, because I couldn't find a government released, like their sort of like appendix like thing that they put on the government websites for LFAs. The only nearest one I could find was 2011. Now I thought, well, that's like 12 years ago now, so it could be out of date. But a little random fact there's no LFA 15. There used to be, but I don't know if it's still the case. Oh, Aaron Watson, that's cool. So yeah, there's a many helicopters every day here due to offshore work. Yeah, so I think they decided to just call it, they got rid of LFA 15 and just called it LFA 14, which is that whole area of Scotland, the pretty much the mainland. And there is an LFA 14T for the tactical training area, but there's now a C as well, which is where it used to be LFA 15. So I'm wondering if it's still the same. Always an important role. Keeping safety is the AWCU, also known as the BCU, so it's Airfield Wildlife Control Unit. Keeping the bird control, basically, animals and wildlife, that kind of thing, keeping them off the runways, prevention as well. Very, very important job, because in the end, bird strikes are fatal. They can be fatal. We all know last year there was a bird strike that hit one of the Red Arrows, Red 6, at an air show during a display as well. Oh my goodness me. I know they practice this, right? I know they are trained for this kind of thing, but to actually just, because each hit is going to be random, each hit is going to be unpredictable. So I'm just going to check my ADSB, but really, really important role is the bird control unit. So we have 8 Typhoons airborne at the moment. Let me see who's on. Alright, Titan 5-9 has departed sort of about 20 minutes ago, so that's good. So you'll be able to see Apollo 11, the Apollo flight. You can see that just to the west of Norwich on your tracker. So we use ADS. I think once you get used to an app or program, kind of just stay with it. I know there's flight radar and is it radar 360, that kind of thing. They all do the job. Just find one that you like and get on with. So off for duties to keep the aerodrome secure of wildlife and birds. So you may hear flares and see flares been fired, horns, recordings of distressed birds to scare the birds. Literally a bird scarer. Oh, one of the pilots just went, "Oh yeah!" Clearly a Ted Coningsby Squadron fan. Literally just now, just heard, "Oh yeah." So yeah, not bad start. I mean, I've had quieter mornings, you know, with 3 or 4 or 5. So it's not bad for half a day here on Friday the 13th. So anyone experiencing any bad luck today, just let us know. We'll sort it out. We'll try and bring some Ted luck for you. So it was call signs Havoc and Razor 11 fighter squadrons. So that was 2 flights of 2 that have taken off, and we had 4 41 squadrons jets take off. Wind's just going quite sporadic, but I'm hanging on. $343 watching. Let's smash that like button. It is possible that it could be it today with the 8, but you never know. You never know, there could be more. Kevin Breen, welcome to the Ted Coningsby Squadron. Thank you so much. That's Kevin Breen. Kevin Breen, our latest, newest, meanest, baddest member of the Ted Coningsby Squadron. Thanks there, man. Thanks, Kevin. Kevin's just going to give Kevin a guard's march. Nice one, Ted. Thank you for joining the Ted Coningsby Squadron and supporting our channel. The meanest, baddest, finest, coolest squadron on YouTube. So we do have a plane spotting guide here for RAF Coningsby. It's a great station to view aircraft. Yeah, there are lots of spots. There's also an official viewing area, and that's positioned at runway 07 on the other side. Hi mate, morning.
Tad blowy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So you got the, just trying to locate the viewing area for you. It is, if that's the lights, so It should be just somewhere over there, the viewing area. So there are some, I was going to say there is a burger van there sometimes, not sure what days, but there is an official viewing area. There's so many places to view, and just ahead, just behind the viewing area is Tattershall Lakes as well, if you fancy staying here for a while. Just having a week of plane spotting. And if you're new and want to come and visit, don't forget that it is Monday to Fridays, although I have said it is a 365 days a year base. It is open all the time, but their official sort of like their training is done Monday to Friday. Fridays are half days, so do expect a very short, sweet day. So Monday to Thursdays, it's going to be got more of a chance to see a lot of fighter jet action, and of course in the warmer times of the year you'll be able to see the BBMF aircraft, the 6 Spitfires, Hurricanes, 2 they have, 1 Lancaster, 1 Dakota, and of course their 2 training aircrafts, the Chipmunk, the Chippy. So if you need any advice, just give us a shout. There is an absolutely brilliant website that we use and we do recommend. It's helped us in the set up and start from back in the days when we were just doing photos and things. And that's the Thunder and Lightning's website. Absolutely brilliant. It tells you where you can park and stand and that kind of thing. Because we are always mindful of where to stand and park the car, so we never block crash gates. That's a complete no. Do take your litter home, do put it in a bag, just if you see something, just pick it up if you can, safely with gloves if possible, if you see anything. And obviously if you see something over the fence, shall we say, that's been missed and you think that it could be an issue, or if you see anyone suspicious or anything like that, do call the station immediately. Okay, let's keep our ladies and gents safe in the Royal Air Force. So regardless of where you go, take those basic principles with you. If you see anything suspicious or notice anything that shouldn't be there, just give the station a call. So yeah, we are behind the fence. I think someone just asked if we're actually inside. No, we're not. We are behind. I hope you're all in having a safe Friday the 13th. So they usually probably around about an hour they should return, depending on what ops they're doing, what exercise. And it is, yes indeed, it's Friday. Thanks Joss. Thanks Peter. Salute Ted. Morning, how you doing Matthew? Okay, thanks for that message about the burger van, thank you. We've got lots coming up this year. Next week we've got 3 streams booked in, Monday, Tuesday and Friday. We are back on our usual spot Friday, but it does depend on factors like the weather, that kind of thing as well, and of course operational needs. If runways and aerodromes are closed, we won't be there. We'll find somewhere else. So no TEDs, as we've mentioned, they can change. We do like to mix it up a bit, but we thought, do you know what, we've never really done an official Friday live stream here at Coningsby, so we thought we'll go and do it. We were so toying, we were so close to going tomorrow, and we were like, last night's decision to just come here, but we missed out. We would have missed out on 8 Typhoons. James Beatwell, thank you so much for joining. How do you get the emojis as well? I can answer that. If you, so Peter, if you're watching it on your, have you got it on your phone or iPad? When you click, as though you're going to type, there's a little smiley next to, if you click the smiley, it'll bring up all the custom emojis. So let's welcome James Beatwell, our newest member to the Ted Coningsby channel. Ted, where are you, mate? Got a new member. Let's welcome him. The squadron is growing. Hey! And it's so important, all this help that you guys, all this support that you have for us. This is Ted. This is our very own squadron leader, Ted Coningsby. We are the most unique military aviation channel. So James Beatwell, this is for you, mate. Oh, he's doing a guards march as well. As Ted's usual, flying across the screen. Bit of a shame, the Typhoons are heading for the tanker, so they usually do a performance takeoff when they're going to hit a tanker, but oh well, never mind. Can't get it all the time. We're lucky we got 8 Typhoons airborne, so we hope to get you some like touch and goes and no approaches from them. That would be quite nice. But we're never here on a Friday because it is quiet. But we just thought, you never know. Ted, be careful, mate. There is a fence there, man. But yeah, as I was saying, we are a very unique military aviation channel with this guy. What was that move you did the other day? I was just like, what on earth was that? It was like you were on some sort of lilo or something, wasn't it? Nice one. Oh dear. So thanks a lot for those that have joined us today as a member, and the more members we get, by the way, the I can unlock new emojis that I can create, so that helps. But we're on our way to 6,000 subscribers. Come on. You remember, how do you get them? James Beatwell, nice one, man. Thank you so much. So yeah, you can when you click to chat on your phone, there's a smiley just next to the cursor. If you click it, you'll be able to, it brings up the emojis. Come on. Nice one, Peter Madlin. Thanks for that, man. Let's get this channel supported very, very nicely. Come on. Yeah, I can't believe I anticipated a fail today by putting on a video. We never do that, but oh well. It's just one of those things. I thought if I didn't, nothing will happen, so at least I've covered myself with that one. So according to the Royal Air Force website, it does actually say, even though I said that 3 Fighter Squadron is one of the oldest, but it's the way they've worded it. It says here that 11 Fighter Squadron is the world's oldest dedicated fighter unit. I'm wondering if that's because when, because we mentioned on our other stream that 3 Fighter was actually, it started off with the Royal Flying Corps, so I'm wondering if that was the transition to say that 11 fighter started its life as a fighter squadron. That's interesting. I'll have to have a look at that. I'll see what I can find for you on that. Yeah, even on, I'm just searching now, it says here that it's the oldest dedicated fighter unit. Interesting. But I think as a fighter unit, I think that's what they're trying to say. That's interesting. Because it says it activated on the 14th of February 1915 until the 1st of April. And then obviously it became, so there was a Royal Flying Corps. It is the youngest of the three of the MOD, because obviously flying didn't get invented till later. But yeah, 1918, 1st of April, became RAF, of course. And that transition of the Royal Flying Corps when it joined with the Royal Navy Air Service. That's interesting, because I love all these stats. I love sharing that as well. I know that they operated the F3 as well, the Tornado. And is it the Venom? An old plane in 1952. Is it the Venom? Just trying to remember. That's all these facts I read. So I'm just gonna find out about 3 Squadron then. So if that was 1915, I think as it says, it's the oldest fighter unit. Because 3 Fighter Squadron as it is now was formed in 1912, so that is older. So as a squadron it's older, but I think what it's trying to say is as a dedicated fighter unit is the oldest. So interesting. If anyone can shed some light on that, that'd be great. But obviously I like to give you the right facts, and I usually use the RAF sources for that. So I think that's what it's trying to say. It was a fighter squadron from 1915. Interesting. So hopefully we get a nice 4-ship from the Apollo flight, which is conveniently on it. Well, it was popping up on ADSB earlier. So let's have a quick. Yeah, let's have a look. Are they heading back? Yeah, they're on recovery. Oh yes, so they're just heading for wonderful Hunstanton. Big shout out to Hunstanton. Oi oi! Don't know why I decided to do that. Yeah, they've just popped up on the Coningsby approach. It is a flight of 4, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Will we get a lovely, awesome, proper cool 4-ship formation heading this way? So they should appear on our left very shortly. I think they're just going over the wash in a few seconds. That's 41 Squadron, and they're an awesome squadron as well. They have a lot of history in World War II with their Hurricanes and Spitfires. Actually, was it Spitfires? Gonna go with Spitfire, sorry. Correction on that. Correction, Spitfires. That's it. They may have flown the... we'll have to find that out, actually. But I'll look in a moment, as they are just above Hunstanton now. 294 of you watching. Come on, get those likes going in. Hi Ben, how you doing? Good morning everyone, how you all doing? Thanks a lot. I've just, actually, speaking of TED stats, I just put on 2 more today about, did put the Lancaster and the Dakota. I put 2. I'll try and get a couple, I'll try and get a few done every day so I'm ready for the season. Because that'd be pretty cool. I've got some interesting facts for you. So they are right over the wash now, Apollo flight. Thanks a lot for that, James Beatwell, for letting us know about the TED stats and feedback. Any model makers here? Hurricane the best. Okay, that's interesting. Thanks for that, Peter. Do check out our videos as well. We don't just do live streams. Do check out the Ted's top 10 facts. You'll love it. It's really good fun, and you know you'll get to know us by now. We like to do something different, something, you know, we try to be innovative with our TED stats. We like to bring on replays on our streams, that kind of thing. We are a fun, but like I said, we are a serious military aviation channel. Just because we got a teddy bear as a squadron leader, we want to make it appealing for everyone. It is a family channel. Keep it sweet, keep it neat, that kind of thing. But, you know, we just like to be a little bit different. Okay, Matthew, thank you for that. Rest in peace, and lest we forget, to your father. Low level now, yeah. Right. Very shortly, we will have our 4th ship. Right, here we go. At least it's not too bright or I get blinded. Although I could do with the sun right now. But yeah, really interesting fact. I'll have to find out more about the where it says about the 2 squadrons, 3 fighter and 11 fighter, because although 3 fighter today as it is I think it just started out as number 3 squadron of the RFC back in 1912. That's a lot, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna try my best to focus in the distance with my own eyes first, so I can just sort of catch them. Come on, let's get a 4th ship for you guys. Come on, 6,000 subscribers. Come on, let's get there. Come on, help out the channel. Smash the sub. Come on. Very shortly now. Here they. Oh god, yeah. Look at this. Who's watching this? Oh yeah, that is mean. Slowly getting into formation. Beautiful. It's a bit windy. they have all requested land. Beautiful break, beautiful. That was, hope you all enjoyed that. And just think, 1940s, they would have been doing that and breaking into Spitfires. I might word that differently. They would have been breaking with their Spitfires. I think I've heard them all request land in a sad way. That's all of 41's, flight of 4 back. These are the test and evaluation squadron. And if I remember correctly, I read somewhere that they've got, I forgot the abbreviation, or at least the whole term, they've got some sort of headquarters at RAF Waddington. Find out about that to give you better information on that. So yep, 41 Squadron, they have my favourite motto, seek and destroy. And we mentioned tail markings today with the numbers on there. They used to have letters on the side of their fuselage in World War II, especially on their Spitfires. Their 2 letters were EB. Echo Bravo. I know there would have been another letter as well. So 4 still airborne. 2 different flights, Razor and Havoc of 11 Fighter Squadron. So they're taxiing back to the main ASP. So that was a beautiful full ship and into the break. That was lovely, that. Stunning. Hope you all enjoyed that. So we still have 4 airborne. Good morning, Typhoon 123. Nice of you to join us, man. How you doing? It was a stunning break. Ted's fly past, yeah, absolutely. I do often, I know that the pilots do contact me from time to time when I've recorded something, that they request the footage or photos, that kind of thing. Claire Bear's on here. Woohoo! Watching from home. And yeah, so James Beatwell, Jerome, oh, just quickly, John Bom Dia, oh yeah, good morning from Portugal. So just quickly while I can, and it's something for you guys to look forward to as well, I've managed to get some TED stats. I've got 2 new ones for you for the Battle of Britain Memorial flights. That's the BBMF for 2 of their aircraft so far, and I'll be updating more and more as they come along. I'll start off with the Typhoon for those that want to know more info. So what I'll do, if I orientate this a little bit like that, just hold that tight there. It's a bit windy, so I'm hoping this doesn't move. So if I have the Typhoon like that, maybe if I can just do a bit sneaky, let's do that. There you go. It's not the best, but okay, if I have it like that, just for 2 ticks. And if I get the TED stats on, you'll see what I mean. That's one I did of the Dakota. I know it's not Dakota. I love that if someone joins in and go, oh, well, that's a Dakota. No. So that's one I made for the Dakota. See what you think. Any feedback, let me know. So once we get a Dakota, I'll be able to put that next to it so you can read all about it. I like to do something different for you guys to enjoy. It's part of the fun, right? And then of course I've got the Lancaster as well. What do you think? Hope you enjoyed that. My little creation there. TED stats. So we've still got 4 airborne, or 4 from 11 fighter squadron. Top Radio Nigel, thanks man. Do support the channel, come on. How are we doing anyway on the subs? Are we getting there to 6,000 subs? Come on. How are we doing? $5834. Come on. Escalating over there. Something went flying out the Caravan or something, and they've had to go and get it. Latest developments here at RAF Coningsby. A success story here. Nice one. Oh, glass. I see some. Oh, it must be plastic cup or something went flying. I thought he said grass, but that's why Tao was confused when he said, because he thought he said grass. Yeah, glass has gone flying out the Caravan. Friday the 13th is striking the Caravan. Oh, so here you go. So yeah, a little bit about Coningsby. So they have runway, they use 07 and 25, and I know a lot of you were quite excited and were very pleased and happy that I explained about runway numbers on Ted's top 10 facts. I found it fascinating. I thought it was great how runway numbers are made up, and also the fact that they can change as well. So there are very large numbers on the runway. You can't see them from here unless you were in the sky. So there'll be 07 and 25. So to our left is 25 and to our right is runway 07. If you want to know how they are formed and made, then check out Ted's top 10 facts. So just go on our videos on our channel and have a look and enjoy. Real good fun. That test your knowledge of the Royal Air Force and other air forces such as the United States Air Force. Do enjoy it. Some interesting facts about the red arrows. That's right, the red arrows were once yellow. Check that out as well. Come on, you got to have a look at this. It's good fun. So we'll do more of that in the future. See, those yellow boxes is what have we got? 4. You'll see those at runways as well. They're called the Pappy lights. Nothing to do with the Spanish name Pappy. They are precision approach path indicators. Now, you'll see them when you come spotting. So if we were actually stood sort of to the left of it, let's say, or towards, if we were heading for runway 07, you'll see the red lights. 3 or 4 red lights on each box. Thing is, they're only red because we're stood on the ground. They are very in a genius way. They're made so that they change sort of between white and red depending on what altitude you are at, and they're also been made that only some of them will indicate, let's say, will change in numbers depending on your altitude. It's basically to get the pilot at the right altitude to get to the right glide path onto the runway. So it's to help him or her, or to help the pilot land. How cool is that? So we'll always see them red because we're on the ground, unless you're in an aircraft. So they can change. I think he's got to get like two white and 2 red, I think it is. I don't know 100%. It's been a while since I read on that, but it was very interesting that they actually change between red and white depending on the angle and the height of the aircraft. Oi, oi. So that was quite cool. So we're just waiting for 2 lots of 2 Typhoons. It is going to be a half day today, so enjoy. Good way to start the weekend with a bit of Ted Coningsby action. Chris Tricky Deacon and White Wizard. Happy Friday the 13th. Woo! So we've got a new member to welcome, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Chris Tricky Deacon. That's cool. That'd be a brilliant call sign, Tricky. That is awesome. I'd love that as a call sign, Tricky. That is brilliant. Our latest and greatest member, ladies, gents and teddy bears, has just joined the Ted Coningsby Squadron, and that's Chris Tricky Deacon. The sun has just blazed out now in full glory. Thank you, Chris Tricky Deacon. Thanks so much, man. Ted's just giving you a guards march for joining the Ted Coningsby Squadron. That's quite an extent. That is quite bright, isn't it, Ted? Chris Tricky Deacon joining the Ted Coningsby Squadron. And you get to fly past as well. Thanks a lot. And also, while we're here, massive shout out for that super chat there, White Wizard. Thank you so much. Thank you. Happy Friday the 13th to every one of you, and of course White Wizard for that super chat. Thank you so much for that. And Ted is ordering everyone now to smash that like button and also hit the subscribe button as well to support this channel. Do support this feed. Click the like button and get this stream. I'm just seeing what on earth Ted's doing. I don't even know how that berry's staying on. That's nice, Ted. Nicely done. You got to hit the like button, Ted. There you go. Hit the like. I think we'll do that as well. We've got to hit the like as well, haven't we? Yeah, let's hit the like. So, like I said, two lots of two still out there. Razor and Havoc flight. Been a great start on this doom of a day, Friday the 13th. Well, we have got you 8 departures, so that'll do. You never know, there might be more. I don't know. I'm not confident on that, but you never know. It is Ted after all. Anything could happen when Ted's about. Pilots get a little bit excited. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well, Matthew. Yeah, welcome, Tricky. Nice one. You're welcome, man. Oh, was that right? Was it? 2 white, 2 red. Thanks, man. I remember just reading about it, so thank you for clarifying that. 2 white, 2 red means it's good for the glide slope, right? Thank you. The 3 degree, cool. Is that like, and I mean, I don't know 100%, but that 3 degree, oh, I've read about it somewhere. I'm not even going to say it 'cause it's going to sound right mumbled, but I read about the 3 degree angle and the way you can work out the height and distance between the runway, that kind of thing. I'm not going to go into it now, but I'll tell you what I'll do. That's my homework for tonight. Catch up on that. Hello and greetings from Bavaria. Philippines Air Force motto, all in. Well, that's not, so that's not the usual red and white Caravan that's normally here. Yeah, this is the substitute. I don't even know what it is really, but it's meant to be a red and white Caravan. But there is a normal one that's like, it looks like it's more like a sort of like a motorhome. You know, it can move, it can drive. So good things for us to spot is when you see the red and white Caravan, it will tell you what runway they're using. So if it's on this side, that means 25 is in use. If it's all the way to our right, that means 07 is in use. So it's always an indicator. Not all aerodromes have them, okay? So don't, you know, usually for here they have, but if it's not here, the red and white Caravan, 99% of the time that means the airfield is closed. However, there wasn't a Caravan at some points in towards the end of the year because it was unserviceable. I know, so they managed to get this from a gliding club, believe it or not. So yeah, I mean, I was just trying to think, I was trying to remember what the purpose is. I think the purpose of a red and white Caravan, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I think is it to provide the shelter, is it literally a shelter for communications for an ATC controller? And it's to visually inspect approaching aircraft, provide radio or visual warnings of any issues on approaching aircraft to the pilot. This can include radio, signal, light gun, which I've seen, pistol flare, that one I've seen, Lossy, the pistol flare. That was due to the bird strike that the F-35B avoided. That was, got that on video, that was cool. Not cool, but you know what I mean. It was exciting in that, in that sort of, you know, tense situation for a pilot, because we could see the birds. There was nothing the birdman could do because it was actually going across farmland. There's not really a lot you can do. And you know, as one of, you know, someone, a good members once said that, you know, it can make things worse as well to scare the bird straight away. So I've seen that pistol flare. So I think that's probably its purpose, the runway Caravan. So runway controller. We're gonna actually have a look now. So runway Caravans are normally parked at touchdown end of the runway close to the threshold. Their purpose is to provide shelter and communications for an ATC controller, whose role is to visually inspect an approaching aircraft and provide radio or visual warnings of any issues on approaching aircraft to the pilot. This may be by radio, signal gun, worst case scenarios, a pistol flare. Usually equipped to provide basic air-to-ground communications between the controller and pilot, and ground-to-ground communication to the ATC tower for coordination. The Caravan is designed to be towed or driven. So in this case, this one's the towed version, I think. Yes. The original one could be driven. So it's important in the event of a runway changes where approaches are changed due to changes in wind direction. And that's another thing we haven't mentioned for a while. For those that are new, aircraft will take off into the wind, okay? So if the wind's coming from the west, they'll take off from the east, etc. Hope that made sense. Oh, don't worry, I don't mind Google searching and making sure I read out the right info. Not a problem. And plus I just love learning stuff. And also sharing that info. Thanks a lot, Matthew. I hope you're alright, mate. Hope you're all good, and I'm glad to hear that, you know, we do cheer you up. That's what we do. So that's the Birdman scaring away the birds. Always on it. So I think if I got that right, if I heard, I think it will be just those 8 aircraft for today, but it's 8 more than what we would have had. I am just going to get my storm kit ready because there is a possibility that the rain will beat us. But I'm all covered for that. All my electrics are all good. Just the camera needs its little jacket, which I'll get. There is a storm sort of coming between sort of 1 and 2 o'clock. So a few scatty bits of rain coming now, so I'll just get prepared in case it gets worse. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. Inside camo. There we go. Here comes the rain. Should be alright. Sorry about getting all... You got inside the camo there. Try and secure that. There we go. Tell you what I'll do. Might get a little bit dark for a sec. Here we go. Going into the tunnel. Here we go. It just got a little bit dark for just a short period of time. There we go. Nice little jacket on there. Pop that under the lens. Sorted. Yeah, it's just a little light. There's a little light shower at the moment, and then a sort of 1-2 o'clock it's emotional, but we'll be it looks like we'll be done by then, due to ops, the way it works here on a Friday. But you never know, like I said, Ted's here, so you just don't know what's going to happen. We'll have a look. The Voyager can head this way, sort of around about 15,000 feet or thereabouts, and head towards Bryce if it's going that route. So if you just joined us, good afternoon. We're the Ted Coningsby channel, and we're about to get wet, and we're live here at RAF Coningsby on Friday the 13th. Yeah, good point about the US. Hearts go out to everyone over there. TV10. Good afternoon, UK David. Oh man, got to keep an eye on that. I'm trying to read your messages, and the very thing that's going to stop the rain. Actually, I can take that off now for a minute. Live from inside the camo cover. Which the wind is absolutely making it a challenge. Alright, let's have. Apologies there. Oi, Ian Saxon, how you doing, man? I do love your your icon of that, your badge of that hunter. That's cool, man. Ted needs a teepee tent. Ted tent. It's getting quite brutal now, the weather. That's fine. That's how we do it. We're out here bringing. It is Friday the 13th after all, so. Oh. Bear cave, yeah, I know. No worries. I'll try and keep a lookout on that if it goes over. That should hold it off nicely now. Right, that should sort it. Oh, nice one. Thanks for that, Ian, for letting me know about that. Misdemeanor. Nice. And that's in the States now, is it? Wow. Oi, oi. Crazy weather at the moment. Come on, these four need to hurry up. In fairness though, I did hear knocking off, which is always a good sign that they're coming back, but they're gonna, if they've met up with the tanker, then they've still got quite a bit of fuel left, so hopefully get some touch and goes. Come on. Thanks a lot, Matt. Oh, of course, Matthew will hang in there. Don't you worry about that. They'll be here soon. Thanks a lot, Tony W55. Yeah, just Friday's not the busiest days. That's why we have been avoiding Coningsby. On Fridays we go to Lincolnshire, but there are times where you can get just 5 on a Friday, and that's it at Lincolnshire. However, there can be times like the last time we went, when there was what, 24 quick climbs on a Friday. Okay, split in part 1 and 2, where they had to suspend the airfield, and then we had 6 in the morning. And this is RAF Lincolnshire on a Fridays, right? 6 quick climbs in the morning, and then a break for about 2.5 hours, and then there was 18 in a row. That's 18 unrestricted climbs. Unbelievable. But that was just incredible, that show. I've still got videos of that to put up. I'm gonna do that soon for you. We always put up 3 videos a week if we're not streaming. So Monday, Wednesday or Fridays, any of those days there'll be a live or a video. And that was just something else, if anyone watched those. Ted does bring the luck though, but he can't always manage the weather and tech. So he does have weaknesses, and that's controlling the weather. But other than that, he did bring 8 Typhoons for us, so that's cool. Yeah, the full ship was excellent, wasn't it? It was amazing. Thanks a lot, Michelle Johnson. Nice of you to join us. So just, ladies, gents, teddy bears, sit back, hold tight. We'll just wait patiently for the 4 remaining Typhoons. More knocking off. But they're not. I can't see them on any of the tracker, so sadly just got to listen out on the radio. There you go. Do enjoy the Ted's top 10 facts as well, ladies, gents, and teddy bears, and just enjoy that. Some real fun facts for you to enjoy. Tell you all about runway numbers, red arrows, a little bit about Mildenhall, a flying ace of World War II, one of the BBMF Spitfires. I won't mention all of them because some of them are quite funny actually. But yeah, massive thank you to everyone that's joined us today. So our squadron leader Ted Coningsby. A bit windy, Ted, isn't it, mate? Where are they, Ted, mate? Do you know? Yeah, whereabouts? Okay, well, out by Donanook, that sort of direction. And they're heading back. 4 tons of fuel. One of them's got 4 tons of fuel. So 2 are doing some sort of dog fighting, I guess. I can hear all sorts of terms that I'm not too familiar with, but I've heard them loads of times, like bullseye, angels. That's one of the 2. They're out to the west of the country, and the other 2 were out by Donanook. Not actually at the range, I don't think. Four tons of fuel, that's a lot of touch and goes if they come back. Ian Wilson on guardroom duty. Oh, big shout out to you, man. At Leeming, is that right? Are you at Leeming? No, yeah, no cow action either, guys. I know, you know how we do it with the cows and wildlife, but there's none at the moment. Does anybody know if Typhoons? No, they're not there, mate. James, Typhoons are based, well, in the UK, at Lossiemouth and here, Coningsby. Yeah, I know, top beret control today. Not once has the beret come off. Quite impressive, actually. I think it's because he's had a bit of a brush up this morning. But we'll be getting some salmon. Yeah, it's really sad, actually, because that was the last message I had from Ian, also known as Savage Media, was he sent us some money to say here's some salmon for Ted. It's it's very heartbreaking, really. But the show, and I know, I mean, he used to have a go at me when I used to say thank you and stuff to him. But he said, don't want it, just enjoy it, just keep going what you're doing. And that's it, and I know he'd want this show to go on, so we'll dedicate this one to him. And also Matthew watching, we'll dedicate this to Matthew as well, for his father. No worries, Arjun. Take care, man. No, Ted doesn't have a flight simulator. He actually flies in Typhoons. Trying to organise a flight for him through the Mac Loop, actually, at one of the guys at Lake and Heath. Okay, here comes a bit more rain. I'll try and make sure that the cover doesn't go flying over it. I know, Ian, creeping closer. Very close to 6,000 subscribers. Wow. It was only in September that we had, I think, 1,600 or thereabouts. And it was just above 1,500, that kind of thing was hovering around there. And then that was literally 2 days before September, before the end of September. Around about then. Started going full on the live streams in October, and it's just gone crazy. This channel is literally quick climbing. Nice. That's how we do it. Yeah, I hope we can. I don't know how 6,000 today on a quiet day. It's quite hard, man. But thanks. We could try. Good question there, Steve. What do you think the new jets will be for the Reds? Well, I'll keep you posted about Ted and the Mac Loop. I'll keep you posted on that, because that will be something, wouldn't it? And especially, there's a lot of photo opportunities, so we'll do our best to keep you sort of informed. Yeah, I don't see why they just didn't go T2s then, you know, Hawk T2s. But I don't think that is the option. I don't think they're going for that. I think they're going for something else. A bit like something, I forgot what it is. I think it's similar to what the Italians use, actually. Something like that. I can't remember the name, but... Afternoon, Matt. Only 8 departures, and that will be it for today. It was like I said, it was a bit one of those Friday the 13th. What will happen? Wasn't feeling my 2 choices, so I put some new noteheads up last night and just thought, you know what? I'm gonna get up in the morning and gut feeling it. So yeah, 8 departures. 4 half are already on the deck, so we've got 4 left. Both are 11 fighter squadrons, 2 flights of 2, Havoc and Raider. Blew that off me, that. Okay. Oh my days, that wind. Right, okay, hang on. Ooh, it's got bad. Havoc flight of 2 on visual, approaching very soon. Hang in there. So we've got 4 Typhoons still airborne, 2 are on recovery. That was a lovely 4 ship that we had today from 41 Squadron, which is the Test and Evaluation Squadron. For those interested, the first squadron to receive the Typhoons was 17 Squadron. one now in America, and they're currently flying the F-35B. Hopefully they've got plenty of fuel to give us some touch and goes and no approaches. Come on. Ted, just be careful, mate. It's a bit windy for this. Where are they at, Ted? Okay. Circuit clear. They're over there. Okay, Ted, nice one, mate. Cheers for that. Ted's just Ted's got amazing eyesight. Now he can see that from that far, but Ted, how did you see that from all the way down there, man? I can't even see him yet. Ted can see him. I can't. I can barely see him. Oh, Ted. Two ship formation with a break. Okay, Ted, nice one, mate. Thanks for all that info that I cannot see. How did you see that from all the way down there, mate? Jeez. Whoa. Typhoon time. Low approach. Okay, so this is Havoc 2-2 low approach, and Havoc 2-1 on his check 6 will be touch and go, so all good. So we've got a low approach and touch and go. First touch and go, here we go. I just remembered some other crazy little thing that I've got actually. I'm going to try and remember to do it after these two have landed. Touch and go for Havoc 2-2. Yeah, you're gonna laugh at this when I get this new gadget that I've got. Touch and go. is Friday the 13th after all. It's got to have some sort of emotion. So more touch and goes. Oh yes. Touch and goes. Oh yes, that's what we want. Sounds all good, doesn't it? Don't think I've got time to get my gadget yet. You'll laugh. The other thing is where to put it. No worries, it won't be on this video, it'll be on the next. But I'm gonna make a video out of it. I'll talk to you all about it very shortly. Here comes the rain. What's that? How can you see that, Ted? That's miles away, man. He's got good eyesight, that bear. That light looks so gorgeous on that Typhoon. 4 miles away, that. Slightly above glide path, correcting nicely. On the glide path, 3 miles. Slightly right of the centre line, correcting nicely. On the centre line. path. Here we go. Wow, that was a wobble there, wasn't it? Woo. Just trying to like judge the wind, so I'm sort of like just pushing behind me. So I'm trying to use it to hold me, and then when it stops I'm like, whoa, where you gone? Low approach. Reason one. Not for this one though. Couldn't remember if I heard touch and go for this one. We've got low approaches and touch and goes coming up. one, not this one, one's confirmed a touch and go. So touch and go for this Typhoon, and the one on final just there is a land. Razor flight. Two still airborne, last two. All 8 back now. That's all the Typhoons back. I can hear a call sign darkness, I think. Just trying to work that out if it's coming here. I'll have a little look. Because as far as I know, darkness is a call sign for a lossy Typhoon. I can't remember if there was some lossy jets that already came here. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I'll let you know in a sec. I'm going to find out. I want to know what's going on. I can hear call sign darkness. Does it mean something? In you go. Ooh. Always nice to see a back end of a Typhoon. There I ended up. Sounds like and looks like the red arrows are up training, but it's a bit cloudy for me to show you. Yeah, normally I can see into the distance if you've seen our videos before. Right. Let me just sort myself out here. Okay, no, it's okay. So I'm picking up some lossy aircraft. It's for a refuel, so it's not here, sadly. Oh, I was getting excited there. I thought there were some lossy jets already here. Yeah, that's it for today here, I do believe. Because they've asked to give the guys in tower a lift in the red and white Caravan. Oh, brilliant! They've offered him a lift. That's nice. Well, I think that's it, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. That is the show over because they've asked for the guys in the caravan for a lift, so I'd say that would be it. But we knew it's going to be a short day. 8 Typhoons, that'll do, we'll take that with a few touch and goes. Yeah, I've got the frequencies on for the RAF tankers and refueling, and that's why I could hear lossy jets. Just catch up with all your messages before I go. Yeah, thanks for joining us on this doom of a day, but it comes to rain as well, so that's good timing really. I think you're right actually about the darkness being F-35s. That is it for here. So I could have got you some F-35B action, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I hope this was a good move. But we will be at Marham next week. So I'll just bring it down to sort of TED height. Yeah, you got to get it down to TED height. So just well. Hope you'll enjoyed that so far for the day. We're going to call it a day now because that is it. Doing their evening checks now. Should anything happen or oh well, started up, but that is it. It looks like they're doing all their checks now. Oi oi, how you all doing? Thanks so much. Listen. Awesome. Right, let me just move that up a bit. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Thanks a lot everyone for joining us on this sort of unfortunate, unlucky day as it is, that is known as Friday the 13th. We got lucky, we saw 8 Typhoons. That'll do, we'll take that as a half day. So I hope you'll enjoyed that. Do like, do share this, do share this stream as well, get it out there. Let's get Ted to 6,000 subscribers very quickly. Let's get in there. Yeah, that's cool. So Ted's gonna have some lunch at the officers' mess. He doesn't live too far from there. And just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's joined us. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the show. Hope you had a good time with us and enjoyed it. Do subscribe, do keep it going, keep it flowing, that kind of thing. And just do think about joining the Ted Coningsby Squadrons. We are a fun but fun but serious aviation military channel. But this is what it can be like on Fridays if you do want to visit RAF Coningsby. And I guess as we're normally at Lincolnshire on Fridays, but as I was going to say, we were thinking about Marham, but we just don't want to risk it. It's just something to do with the Wi-Fi. They kill the signal, the F-35Bs, because they go over the masts and they can just destroy the mast like that. So it's quite fun. But I always like to check if Wender's signal's all good. Anyway, massive thank you to everyone that's been on here today. Loads of new members as well. Welcome new members. Thanks for the super chat as well, White Wizard. I did get that. I'll check to see if there's any other super chats, things like that. So thank you all so much. Have a great weekend. Stay lucky and do enjoy. So for the last time of the week, ladies, gents and teddy bears, see you soon. Wish you well. Ted, come on mate. I think we've got to go, man.